Ducky about in the background.
Oh, so this picture here, I'm going to show you this one. Can
Okay.
you see? Oops, I don't know if I hit anything. See that
Oh,
picture?
yes, I do. I do.
And you see the duck in it?
Mm-hmm.
So I got that picture years ago at the CCAD arts thing that they do. And what I love about it is, you know, it was from a student and it was really reasonably priced. It's, you know, an oil painting with the frame for $150, right? So when I got the picture, a friend of mine bought a duck and had it sitting right underneath it. And I swear to God, it was like on a table that I had with family pictures and a duck sitting there. She finally said to me one time she came over, "You've never even noticed that duck, have you?" And I go, "Oh yeah, what, did you just put that on there?" She goes, "No, last time I was here a couple weeks ago." I'm telling you, I'm just, or whatever it was, I started laughing. So it's always come with me and it's always somewhere looking right at the painting.
Aww.
Looking at itself, I know.
Hey, Mom.
Yes, Caleb. Here, I'll put it on speaker. You see the duck in the background? Okay. I bet people are really concerned about their money, you know, as far as banking.
Right.
Yeah. So I can't imagine you've been busy.
Yeah. I mean, today it's crazy. I've just been like, today I've been like, it was like, I was working and talking to somebody up to 5 minutes before getting on here. I go, okay, I got to talk to this person, quickly get them submitted to this job and, you know, get on that call. And I'm watching my, you know, because my big screen is behind here. You know, I have a second with my email and I just see all these emails popping up with people getting back to me that are interested in these jobs that I've been reaching out to them. And it's like, oh my God.
Hey, Mom.
If I wanted to, I could work all weekend, but I'm certainly not gonna. Well, it's 10 after. What do you think?
Let me just check my email, make sure. I mean, I'm sure everything's working.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, Caleb. Okay, perfect. No, one's having trouble. So I haven't gotten any pings on anyone having any trouble getting in. I think everybody's trying to enjoy probably the last weekend of summer, I would say.
Yeah, that's why when I hadn't heard from you, I go, I bet they're not going to have it this Friday because it's a holiday weekend.
Oh no, like it still goes on, but
Right.
yeah, probably should have considered the holiday,
That's
especially
okay. No
now.
biggie. I don't. So just
I,
let me know when you want to reschedule. You know, give me some dates when you want me to do this. And this is, as you can figure, this is my shtick, is doing this networking thing. It's what I love doing. That's why I try not to do it
yes.
too often so I don't get the same people. I feel it's the thing I'm most comfortable about. I feel like it's my best way of getting the best information to them. You know, because I can critique resumes. I don't like to.
Yeah. And
But
And Janet, have you incorporated like the virtual networking experience? Like what that
No,
might, okay. Because
I've
I
not really
thought
thought
about that.
about it.
I
Um,
thought about that. Like, how are people still connecting professionally? And then like my oldest is 22, and even like on a personal level, like how are people mingling, connecting? Um, have you
yeah,
experienced any networking virtually?
yes, mostly with friends.
Okay.
I do belong to this one group that we would go out every, I mean, every Wednesday there would be a different place to go and meet for happy hour.
Okay.
And it's all these different called Cabernet coaches. And so they started doing virtual, but it then became the same five people that, it was just, it's not the same, because you would just, if they said, okay, we're meeting this week at Polaris Grill, and we go to Polaris Grill and we get, an area and stuff, and not the same people show up every time.
Right. I
And
get
so
it.
it's just
It's
such a
hard.
different thing in person. And when we started doing the Skype or Zoom, it just wasn't the same. So
Yeah.
I've not been doing a lot, just with friends. Um,
Okay.
all of the types of networking groups that I was part of just kind of fizzled out.
Oh, it's
Because
so
I think they
sad.
really like the idea of people getting together. And the problem was, because when you go to a networking event, you walk around and you see somebody and you start talking to them. So you're doing a one-on-one, right? Or three-on-one. It doesn't matter how many in a small group. But it's, they've got 100 people there. And so you can just walk around and talk. You can't do that on a
Yes.
Zoom.
No, you can't. And I know you can set up breakup rooms and whatnot, but it's still hard because from what I've learned, it seems like the host has to control those breakout rooms. And it's
Right.
like, I would love a virtual platform where, I could click on Janet and we could go to a virtual room and chit chat amongst ourselves and not
I got
have
you. Yeah.
anyone else, there.
That'd be a
So,
smart idea to be able to create that you can kind of do that, like create
hmm,
virtual room and click on somebody and they may say, "Ooh, I'm in the middle of a conversation with this person. I'll come back to you," right? Because if I click on
yes,
you, you're in a virtual room. Or it will say, "Bridget's in virtual room A," and you'll see the
yes.
people in virtual room A, and you might be two or three of you, and then you go, "Okay," and then you see somebody that's not in the virtual room, and then when you get out of it, you're done with your conversation. You come back to the big group, and then that would be a smart way to do it. I wonder. I
And
wouldn't think that would be that difficult.
if only I knew how to
I hire
develop an
these
app.
techies.
I don't know anything about app development, but if I did, I think that would be a
Right.
beautiful component to this virtual experience that we're all having to
Absolutely.
go through. Definitely. I got
I
your dry
agree.
erase markers. Just leave them there. Not yet. I'm on the desk. Yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah.
definitely needed because I think people still want some type of companionship, especially if you don't have a family. Like if you're just someone that's single or your kids are out of the house, like,
Right.
you're kind of looking for that. And
Right.
it's just
Yeah.
not the same logging on the Zoom every
No.
week and trying to like connect with people. And there's
No, because
really,
you've got certain people, like when I get together with these girls I go away with every year, we didn't get to go this year. So we, about once every 3 or 4 weeks, we do a Zoom. And it's almost like, we should just go around. Somebody call out a name and just give us an update of what's going on in your life because we're just all talking randomly. We're trying to
yeah.
like listen to one person and then somebody else is trying to talk to somebody over there and it's not really working because we hear them both. And then the quiet ones just sit there and smile. And you feel bad. I want to go, Jeannie, how are you? You haven't said anything, or you know what I mean?
And that's the difference because I think I myself, I'm an extrovert, no
Me too.
doubt. But in a setting where I could walk into a room of, a group of people, I'm more likely to really fill out that person that's like myself and, you know, try to
You do
connect
tend to
with
do that.
them. Like,
Right.
okay, we're both probably extroverts. Let's start here with a conversation, but
Right.
it's so different virtually. Yeah.
It is. It's really, it is. It's tough. So I wouldn't even know how, here I am talking about networking when they can't really network in person, you know?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's probably not really the appropriate topic for right now. I never even thought of that. Although I did this one other Zoom with everybody, but, I think at that time we thought, well, this isn't going to last that long.
Right. I mean, I was on our, we have a sisterhood chat that we host every Wednesday from 11 to noon. And there's no agenda. You can just pop in and kind of chat. But like we were talking about like how it was just like one day the kids were in school and then it was like, come pick up your kids.
Mm-hmm.
The schools are closed. Like what? Like I got a text from my daughter. She's like, oh my gosh, you got to come pick us up. They're sending us home with food. Like COVID has shut down all the schools. And I'm like, okay, I'm on my way. And
Wow.
you
Yeah.
guys, yeah, 2 weeks of food, you'll probably be back, right? That's what we all thought. But no, like here we are in September and we
Yeah.
are still dealing with this. And I really don't know what the end looks like.
Yeah, and we moved our date so many times of going back to the office, and we've been back in the office, but we have new space. I was there for luncheon the other day, but I basically told my boss, I said, I'm set up at home. I'm productive. I like working at home. I never thought I would, but I think I'm getting ready to retire next year, or you know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out exactly when. So I'm easing into it, and the
Okay.
idea that I don't have to get up and shower every morning and do everything I need to do and drive up to Westerville from downtown and all of that, I'm just as happy. And I find I eat less because I'm really down to, I used to like I had to have my breakfast so that I could have my morning vitamins. And I had my lunch with my afternoon vitamins, and I'd have dinner. Well, now my breakfast comes so late. It's after my meeting at 9:00. And finally I go, it's 10:30. Why is my stomach rambling? Because I haven't eaten. And then, so I just have my breakfast, and then I have my dinner. I might snack a little, but I'm not eating as much, but I'm not losing weight either. So I don't know. Maybe what I'm eating or what I'm drinking. That could be part of it.
That could be part of it, right?
Oh my God. I know. I mean, I sit there and when I go to the store and I'm like, I think I'll buy some of these, sparkling, these hard sparkling drinks. You know what I mean? Because it's just, I mean, I will not grab one during the day. You know what I mean? It's not like in the afternoon when I'm tired of drinking, my water, I go and grab one of those. But, I think it's 4:30. I'm ready to kick, I'm going to go just get a little drinks, sit on the couch, play on Facebook or watch watch something or whatever. So I have found
Yes.
myself doing that more. But, we all have our vices
self-care.
of whatever we grabbed. Yeah.
There it is. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No judgment, right?
Yeah. So I hope
I've
somebody,
never lived through a pandemic, Janet. Have you?
well, no, because the last one we really had was, 100 years ago.
Yes. Right? So
My
it's
grandparents
all
did, but
new.
they've been long gone,
And it
uh,
definitely was a different time, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it was a totally different time. And when you really watched it, I mean, the protocol's the same. They knew then you got to wear the mask. And I have a friend, I mean, she and I are not friends on Facebook anymore because we're very different politically. And it's my boss and his wife, and they just got over COVID.
Oh my
And they think they
gosh.
got it from a plane. They don't know really. The daughter got married, and I was invited to the wedding. I didn't go because I wasn't that's too many people. 175. And he goes, I understand. And then he called me and told me, well, Erica's not happy because I said, we got to scale back the wedding. There's too many people. So it was right after that, when the wedding was over, that they went to Hilton Head. And I thought maybe it happened at the wedding. you know, but nobody at that wedding got sick between that except for them. And she is the biggest anti-masker.
Oh my
She thinks they're
goodness.
stupid. She won't wear them. She's one of those that just looks at it as a freedom and not the real reason. And now, you know, now she might sit there and still feel that way because she didn't have it as bad as he did. He had it for a solid week with like 102 fever for a week. That's, you know,
Goodness.
and I know she didn't have it as bad as him, but hopefully she'll say, I still got it. I don't want anybody else to get it because anybody I know that gets it says, I don't want to give it to anybody.
No,
Yeah, this is
no,
not the flu.
not at all. And we really don't know how to treat it, and that's why, like, we haven't vacationed at all. You know, I just think
No, I haven't gone anywhere.
it's best to be safe. Keep your coworkers, your family members, everybody
Right,
safe. You got to keep everybody in mind because we don't really know how
right,
it's transmitted, how to heal from it. I think it's just smart to stay home. If you have to go out, definitely put on a mask. I,
right,
I don't know about the gloves, but
right. Yeah, yeah, exactly. The gloves don't really make a lot of sense because of what you're touching, but with the mask, yeah, I mean, and I've been going out and I mean, I haven't, a friend of mine came in from out of town last weekend and we had a little party for her at another friend's house. But everybody that was at the party are people that I've been seeing, you know, in either one-on-one or small groups.
Mhm.
And half of them work in the medical community. So, you know, I trusted it. You know what I mean? It was a really small group and I figured I'm going to trust it. Because, God, you know, if I had it, you know, us extroverts don't like to just be around ourselves, you know? That's not how we roll. So anyway, well, I hope you're okay if I go now,
Oh
because
yes,
I'm looking at my emails blowing up, and I might as well, since nobody came, you know, just let me know when you want to reschedule.
I will. I'm backwards because I'm the introvert. I am fine being alone with
Really?
myself. Yes, totally okay.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I mean, I don't even have a pet, so there's nobody here but me.
Oh no,
But that's okay.
I
I
got
like
my
it.
fluff. I got my fluff. I
Yeah.
definitely need. Oh, he was so cute. We took him out on a ride earlier.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, hold on. I might be receiving a text from a lady. Let me look at this, Janet. I think it's thank you. Okay. No, but she's not having trouble. So yeah,
Okay.
we can reschedule,
Yeah,
Janet.
let's just
If
reschedule, and you know,
okay,
you just tell me when. I'm
okay.
not going anywhere.
I don't think any of us are, and I'm trying to think of ways to make this experience a little bit better for our women. I don't know what will bring them in the room, but I know a few of them has said, you know, I just don't want to meet until we can meet in person again, and I get that,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
it's like, you know, it's still very meaningful content, and you know, I would love to have you ladies in the room. So
Yeah.
how do I
Well,
get you
uh,
here?
right. I know. We'll figure that out. You know,
Yes.
hopefully the government will figure it out.
Oh my goodness. And no one wants to take the vaccine and be the pilot. I just don't know.
You're right. I don't, you know, I've got a friend's daughter who lives in England, and she volunteered to, you know, be on the pilot for the, you know, whatever vaccine they're testing there. And I'm like, good for her. I mean, they need it, but I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it until I know it's really proven and they've done the whole placebo-based, you know, pilot, and, you know, and those normally take 4 years.
Oh, well, I didn't realize
The
it took that
shortest
long.
vaccine that came to market, I just read, I think it was measles, and it was 4 years in the making.
Mm, mm.
So rushing one, I don't know. You know, they all say that in order to do it right, you got to do the right kind of, test, so I don't know.
And
So
probably
meanwhile,
track
I'm here.
and all that good stuff. Okay, Janet.
Exactly.
Well,
All right.
I will send you some new dates. I greatly
Okay.
appreciate your time. Have
You're
a
welcome.
beautiful holiday
Hi
weekend.
there.
Say hi, Caleb.
Hi.
Yes.
You have a good weekend.
You too. Take care.
All righty. Bye-bye.
Bye.